Yeah, he's
actually in huge trouble here.
Yeah, very nicely done from Schofield. That's going to lead to first blood, and they're going to give it to K1.
K1.
And that is bad news. Bear just kills everybody. How is it against, and they kind of talked about this, against the Terrorblade, because the panel was a little bit concerned that they didn't have a Terrorblade counter.
Yeah.
And AM,
So usually this matchup is considered Terrorblade favored because of two things. First of all, Terrorblade has reflection, so Anti-Mage starts hitting himself and burning his own mana, and it's really annoying to deal with, both in if they somehow face each other in the lane, but also in the mid game and in fights in general. Terrorblade also does insane single target physical damage, which is the one thing AM deals with poorly. He's insane against magic damage, he's great against AoE abilities, but if people just blow him up, the Terrorblade and something like TA are classic counters where you just get insane single target.
Oh, Mira!
Mira got a kill here.
Got a kill on the Stinger with, I want to say that was the Blood Grenade that actually got the last tick there.
Might have just been. Putting him
as the Ring of Health is now online for Collapse. So I think it was Fog.
Something unexpected is going to happen, but for the most part, it has to be the Bloodlust that they're all about. And look at the CS so far. Holy, they're getting trashed.
Yeah, it's not
6 CS on AM to the 15 on Ogre. I mean, maybe we're learning something new here. I don't know.
Mira's dead. It's going to be a trade. And Collapse gets hit.
Because these lanes are just not going well.
AM, I mean, he's doubled his CS in the last 30 seconds, so that's good. As Yatoro now in meta form, Sacred taking a ton of damage. He's going to get hurricaned back into the fray, and he might just be dead again. And Maposhka is the one that gets credit for that one, but that's the second death for the DK. His TP is coming off cooldown in 2 seconds, so at least doesn't have to do the walk of shame, but obviously not a great start.
Have we cast a game this tournament so far where the CS discrepancy was that big?
No,
I think this is the most one-sided laning phase.
Fireblast.
Very.
And the Ignite to slow him down. There's the silence, and the extra right clicks are enough, and down goes K1. Certainly gonna live through this. The shield rune's in the top lane. Maposhka does not certainly live. He dies. Thanks.
Yes.
Mira, Dark Mago gets another avalanche, and that is going to lead to the second, am I even going to say this, second kill for Dark Mago. Laurel does get the bottle of the rune, which is what he was originally intending, but it cost him 2 of his teammates, so not ideal for Spirit.
Very good rotation from the support here from Beast Coast to get something done, and this is the only hero you can play around right now. You need to play around Dark Mago because your 2 side lane Midas after Vanguard.
Okay, he still goes Midas. Interesting. All right. I mean, it is the most value Midas hero you can possibly get it on, right? So.
Oh,
Fireblast actually connects with the multicast. K1 has to be very careful. You know, somebody screaming. Gotcha. Oh, my blood!
That's the thing, there's that standard stock sound that tons of movies and video games use.
And K1 is still silenced. We'll be able to blink close to the Lotus Fountain, which will now be channeled by Collapse. Has yet to get boots because he's just a boss. Maposhka, he's going to get stuck in between 2 heroes, but Sacred, he's the one, he's in dragon form, actually goes down to Laurel.
This is bad news for Beast Coast.
Schofield now getting chased by the Bambi. Nice Mana Void coming in. That's an early rotation from K1. It's not enough to lead to a kill. Sunder actually applied to Dark Mago. They do find the kill of the Storm Spirit, so very important turnaround here for Beast Coast. Avalanche onto both heroes. Now the right clicks onto Yatoro. Not going to get clipped by the Illuminate. Unfortunate if you're a Beast Coast fan, but they still find another kill. And Yatoro's getting extremely low, just trying to get something out of this before his inevitable death. Triple kill Dark Mago.
Holy, they actually all survived that. That was insane. I was sure this fight was going to go wrong for Beast. Midas will often look high up on the board, but obviously...
jumping into the mid lane. Mana Void is available. It's used, but not quite enough. Laurel's going to take a tree to the back of the head, but he'll walk away with just a concussion. Stinger in the meantime. Ancient Seal is there, and he's just going to get beat down by the double-headed Ogre.
I'm so curious what items Collapse buys. He's going to be filthy rich this game.
I mean, how much do you prioritize going for things that multicast? Like,
so even they don't cast simultaneously.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the highlight there. He did multicast the last Midas.
That's good.
Beautiful play from Collapse.
Well, what else can you multicast? I think you can multicast the Harpoon. Pulling everyone.
Get that great. Sacred. He gets the tower, but it's going to cost him his life. Stinger's there as well. It's actually going to channel Freezing Field, and it's going to cost Mira his life. So it's a 1-for-1. Yeah, got to make sure we get this. It was 2.
Yeah. So over time, Ogre just acquires a lot of passive strength from leveling up, and that means Crimson Guard on this hero is obviously incredible. If you do use him as an aura hero anyway. It looks like he wants to finish the fight first, which I think is the right choice. You want to counter the Tiny, you want to counter the Crystal Maiden and Coddle damage.
Dark Maga, he finds the Ench, and Sacred finds Storm Spirit. That's a Dragon Tail into a Frostbite. Freezing Field as well, and that is a big kill for Beast Coast. Miposhka looks to be next. Actually used Mana Void, surprisingly.
Oh, take that.
Yeah, it's like a valuable spell this game. And what is he buying on AM? So it still will be the Battle Fury. Went for the casual Ring of Health first, actually. No.
Multicast.
Fireblast. Okay. Declare.
Spell shield 5 hearts, and then you multicast.
Hold on. It's Midas time. Hold on.
Yep.
Looking for big juicy creep. Looking for a nice camp. Yeah, the potato tomato's not enough, so he has to go to the mid lane.
And I can't
He has to use the Midas first before he goes in the fight. There, Multicast as well. Fireblast onto the Tiny, getting completely stun locked and now silenced. Stinger. Okay, they get the Dragon Tail and Freezing Field combo, but there's the Mana Void to come through. So the Storm Spirit does in fact die. 2-for-1. Now Beast Coast attempting to run away. Sacred with the TP right in the face of danger. He's gonna get out. The next Midas. Make sure to keep an eye on this. He needs. Maybe you can get more than a double multicast. He wants
full camps together.
See that? That could have been.
Wait, it tripled, didn't it? He multicast on the split.
Wait,
because what happens is he Midas is the first one. On the next server ticket, Midas is the second one, and then on the next server.
He's killing a hero as you speak as well. Frostbite. He's gonna get mana drained as well. So pretty much no mana to speak of. Sacred comes in with the Dragon Tail. Mana Void does not do very much. I mean, he will die eventually, though.
Got him. Stupid. You're probably not going on Ench either. Even if you blast her and kill her instantly, I think the trade-off is going to be bad.
Midas is available as well, so make sure you use it during this fight. Counterspell is proc.
Nice disengage.
Able to get away, but looks like Stinger will be the sacrifice for Beast Coast.
Great outcome for Beast Coast there. Only losing the CM and all of that. It was a 5-man smoke. Their AM got away.
Oh, that's 3 Lotus Flowers. Going to the Rotation Seal is a faster cast time. How does it work? Is it when the spell hits?
Yes. Hand and the Butterfly Man to Dragonlance. Yatoro is ready to do Yatoro things on Terrorblade. How many times have we seen this guy do this?
Quite a few.
Quite many. One of the standout heroes for him at TI as well when they did win the championship 2 years ago.
Schofield, he's going to go in this for the time being, but Laurel gets off the dust, and that is a dead old man on a horse. Stinger instantly canceled from his ult. And Stinger just dying underneath his tier 3 tower. Pops the BKB. There's a toss back by Dark Mago, but you can see the Sunder coming online. Mira, he's getting pretty low. Finally gets off his Mystic Flare. He will drop, but it's going to be at the cost for Beast Coast for 3 heroes. 3-for-1, still with Aegis on the side of Spirit. They're still
pretty tanky with the pipe, and they had Aegis, so maybe not. But Beast Coast doing a little bit of everything. They're pushing mid with AM, but also fighting, and that just didn't work.
I mean, DK will be back in 15 seconds, but does not have his ult. Frostbite instantly dispelled by Yatoro. The Lap's gonna get 4-staffed. So they essentially chose the tier 3 tower over the Tormentor. And I think they should be able to get Miposhka, but the toss back onto the illusion, very important. And I think Miposhka might be the only death, as the rest of Spirit able to get out.
The thing is, this tier 3 is an inevitability probably at some point, whereas
they got in the tower, but they're in this area.
It's just so disgusting.
AM now has.
Oh my god! Defend Beast Coast.
They lose the tier 3. Sacred in dragon form. K1 ready to go in with that butterfly. They're gonna get the range racks. Careful with the multicast halberd, the zip in Laurel. Okay, Darko gets a nice toss back, but he's just gonna die. Impetus is there, and just one zip it from Laurel is enough. No buyback for him. They're gonna get the DK as well. Either of which will be of any use for the foreseeable future. There is a
what Beast Coast do at this point. Like, the only way I see, you can't really split the map long enough to stall this out. You're gonna have to try to find a fight where you kill supports early or something like that.
Mira, he's gonna get spotted out. Mana Void is available. Oh, doesn't do that much. My goodness, the pipe coming in real juicy. Now Laurel, like Schofield's gonna die. Sacred actually pops the DK for him and just dies. All right.
That's a tilter right there.
Oh, K1 wants to sell.
Dyer's
Oh, I got two. Wait, you hit
That's
the big and the small one.
Dyer's courier.
Yeah, the big one and one small one.
I actually thought that was impossible.
Although no, did the neutral, did it upgrade so you get more? We'll have to get back to this as Dark Mago pops the BKB, gets off the toss, off of the very tanky Ogre under the tier 4. But he is gonna be just fine because he's a tanky boy.
I mean, this is insane.
And only one single barracks remains for Beast Coast. You would think that Team Spirit not going to leave here without it. There's the zip in, trying to focus on the Keeper of the Light with the Mystic Flare. That is an easy kill, and this is going to be mega creeps already for Team Spirit. Now they focus on the AM, even easier kill. 70 seconds of no AM, which will cause the GGs to come out. Team Spirit.
GG, and you know what we say? Game Ogre, Janet. That's what we say right there. What a game. Amazing.
Very nice.
That was cool. We get to see Ogre's first game, 100% win rate, clearly mega overpowered.